I got a request on how I handle hard behaviors, and this is definitely one of the hardest parts of teaching. I've had plenty of hard behaviors before. I've had students that, come in throwing chairs and desks and screaming. And through all of those and through all of the years, I've really only ever had one student that I just could not get through to and could not control. He was actually only in my class for 2 months, so maybe I could have if he had stayed. But, I was really trying to think about what do I do for those hard behaviors? And I think it's similar to what I do for all of the kids. It's just more honed in. So, I always say that I am a very loving teacher, but I also have very high standards for my students. And so kids really thrive on boundaries in a loving environment. So that last part is very important. All of my students know that I love them. I really try to create that connection as quick as possible. So that does mean that those first few days when you have a hard student, they're tough because you have to control them, but you also have to make sure that they know that you are going to be a safe person that's going to care about them. So I use my star chart where I have everybody's name on a clip and I move them up 4 colors, and then when they get to the star, they get an eraser. And with my really hard students, it's a little micro thing. You sat for 2 seconds over here. Thank you. Let's move you up. Oh my goodness, you came right in and didn't yell at any of your friends. Thank you. I'm going to move you up. So you're going to celebrate every tiny little things. And sometimes it's really hard to find, but find the tiniest thing to celebrate. I've found that this really does work. Now, yes, there are times where, when a child is throwing a desk or throwing a chair, we do have to separate them from the kids. A lot of these students have been through horrendous things, so it's so important that they know that you are a safe place and somebody that cares about them and loves them. And then you make sure that you create boundaries for them and show them the good character that you want to see in them. Okay, I'm home now, and I was thinking about this video, and I didn't touch much on the expectations that I have for my students. So I wanted to give you kind of an example. The first day of school this year, I had a child that refused to come to group time, where we just had to talk about preschool and what we were doing there. And he was screaming that he wanted to go play, and I wasn't going to force him. I wasn't going to move his body over there. However, we did not let him play. So I was explaining preschool, reading this fun story. My friends were having a lot of fun, and he kept trying to play, and we said, you don't have to join us, but you're not allowed to play. This is your job right now. And so eventually he did see that all of the kids were having fun, and he scooted his way over there.